What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? My name is Rex, and this is your Daily Chat, Season 2, Episode 105. How's everybody doing today? Oh, man, what a weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed that new intro. I've been making small little tweaks here and there to the stream. Since we've gone the multi-cast route, I figured tying myself, giving myself a wife at the top, it didn't really fit me, man. I'm kind of still sowing my wild oats for streaming, as it were. So I made a couple changes to the overlay, got myself a nice new intro, which I'm very proud of. Made it myself, if you couldn't tell. I'm kind of great. And what else did I do? I tweaked some of the alerts. I'm making more package alerts now for, like, if we do a particular game, all the alerts will be part of that game. So I've been doing some stuff here and there, just getting around. But how's everybody doing, man? How is your guys' weekend going? I know it's really late. I was running around all day today. Had stuff with Mama Rex, then I had a meeting, then I got home and wrestling started, then I went to the gym. And then I came home and I was watching the Game of Thrones YouTube channel because, well, knowing how they made some of that stuff is just absolutely fascinating, and I couldn't help myself. So I had to know how they did the last episode. It had to be known. And I'm going to be so sad when Game of Thrones is gone. This was the penultimate season, man. I'm inside. I'm kind of dying a little. Just a bit. I am just absolutely crushed in the fact that I'm going to have to find a new Sunday show to kind of help fill the void. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But if you haven't seen the season finale of Game of Thrones, you really got to. Like, it's a must-see kind of episode. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Game of Thrones. I'm sorry. I'm looking over here because, okay, it's not uncommon in a house to have insects eventually invade your space. It's not uncommon, okay? And over here in the corner, I have a white wall with, a wood baseboard. So I can typically see creepy crawlies pretty clear as day. In my bathroom, however, I have one spider who has outlived all the other spiders. And I don't mean he's outlived them by a day. No. This one particular spider has outlived everyone else by weeks. I can't kill this thing. I have tried. I go to reach him. The dude bolts like lightning. You cannot see him. He has that bathroom like scouted. He knows every route. The dude is just unbelievably quick. So I'm just looking over here. I'm like, maybe if I get lucky, I'll see him running across the wall and I can kill him. Cause is the stream like vibrating for you guys? Like, I'm just looking at the previews. Is the overlay, is the background like stuttering? It shouldn't be stuttering. That's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, we're just gonna pause that, just call it a day. So yeah, I'm just hoping to catch that. There was a big piece of news that's not related to Hurricane Harvey, and that was the Floyd Mayweather Conor McGregor payday. That was the fight on Saturday. Now, while I have the sum total of zero interest in professional fighting, I consider it barbaric, but not like feminist barbaric. I just look at it like, as a species, I thought we were supposed to have evolved from this, but, whatever. Hey, everyone has to make a living somehow. I watched it. It was a fight. It was pretty neat. I think we all knew Conor was a little bit out of his depths on this one, considering he couldn't use any MMA tactics. He couldn't use kicks, no punching in the back of the head. There was a lot of things that prevented him from having his full arsenal. The dude really walked in handicapped AF. But it was still a good match. The thing went 24 minutes. It wasn't like a 14-second knockout. House was packed. Stars everywhere. Tickets were absurd. Tickets were ridiculously expensive. But there was a bigger thing, and this is kind of revisiting the issue with the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fight from about 2 years ago. And that's the fact that live streaming apps really cut in to the amount of money that this event made. Because the event was $100 hosted by Showcase or HBO, I don't know, one of the premium people. But yeah, it was a pretty big blow for how many sales were done. Where is my cam? Hang on, you can't see my glorious face in all of its glorious facey glory. Surprise, penis! I'm here! Haha! Hang on, let's fix that. Woo! Boop. Boop. There we go. And we just go boop. Come on. Boop, boop. Bam. Perfect. Okay. If we look here, the Conor McGregor isn't the only one who took it on the chin on Saturday. Pay-per-view was dealt a heavy blow, though probably not a knockout, from the live streaming apps that are likely the only one to get nimble before the next round. Nearly 3 million people watched Saturday's fight between Mayweather and McGregor for free on live streaming services, according to the security firm Eredo. Showtime, which broadcast the fight on its cable TV channel as well as streaming pay-per-view on the site for $99, has not yet released the audience numbers for the event. The free broadcasts were simple: someone simply holding up a smartphone to their TV screen and sharing the paid event live on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, and others. These apps advertise the ease of going live by tapping a button on the pay-per-view. Promoters such as Showtime face increased threats to a business model that revolves around convincing customers to pony up for a must-see event. Okay, so this was a like I said, it's a revisit to a problem that happened already. And it's a problem that's going to continue to happen. Because people don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on events. People aren't really looking to spend $100 on a fight. While we might be interested, I can't imagine a lot of people were so vested in this fight that you wanted to drop $100. I'm sure a lot of people who tune into this show on whatever platform you're watching me on, I'm sure a lot of you are more in the camp of, I would rather take that $100 and buy a game, buy a book, buy some streaming equipment, get a better microphone. Not, I want to watch two what is admittedly ripped as hell athletes beat the crap out of each other for 24 minutes. Like, what does that work out to? What is that number? Hang on. $99 divided by 24 minutes. That's $4 a minute. You paid $4 a minute if you bought the fight. That's a little obscene. That's pretty gross. Like, a lot of us do our comparison of time ratio to cost based on the movie method, which is a movie costs $20 to go to, and that's for 2 hours, so that's $10 an hour. Do I get more value than that per hour by buying a $60 game? And to do $4 a minute, there are few games in this world I would say I would pay $4 a minute for. World of Warcraft at its initial launch when it was a brand new game, that was worth about $4 a minute to me. Nowadays, I can't look at a game and say, I pay $4 for that. Why not? I just don't see the value there. So I can't divulge how I watched the fight. All I can say was, I watched it legally. So yeah, there we go. It's a problem that they're gonna have to combat. I don't know how they're gonna combat it, because no matter what you do, court injunctions, banning of streaming, you can put all the little like verbiage bans you want, but guess what? That doesn't stop anything at the end of the day. Because like they said, all you gotta do is take your smartphone, hold it up to your TV, and watch the viewers come in, man. For the sake of science and research, because I knew this was going to be an issue, for the sake of science and research, on Saturday I did poke around Periscope and YouTube, and I sat in the first row of all the sporting events just to see what it was like. Like I said, I did it in the name of science. There was a lot of people streaming the fight. Lot of people streaming, especially on Periscope. It was redonkulous on Periscope. Like, streams were going up as fast as they were going down. So, yeah. At the end of the day, who really won? Well, while Mayweather won the fight, the real winner in the end was both of them, because they took home an insane amount of money. I'm not sure on what the exact numbers are, but I know it was more than probably all the viewers on Twitch put together making a year. It was ridiculous how much money they made. Our next story that we're going to cover today, Amazon had announced that on Monday they were going to discount, they were going to do price cuts at Whole Foods. And today we knew the price cut was coming, but for up to 43% off, which is ridiculous, man. Okay, so the internet giant bought the grocery store for $13.7 billion. In all honesty, I had no idea that they had ever bought Whole Foods. I didn't have a clue. I don't even know when that sale went through. But Amazon spent the first day as the owner of the brick and mortar chain cutting the prices by up to 43%. In a sign the retailer is changing, the Amazon Echo, a voice-activated electronic assistant, was also for sale for $99. And let's see here. The Echo Dot, a smaller version, was advertised for $44. The tech giant's $13.7 billion purchase of Whole Foods has sent shockwaves through the already changing $800 billion supermarket industry. The wedding between Amazon and the upscale grocery promises to upend the way customers shop for groceries, cutting prices at the chain with such entrenched reputation for high cost that its nickname was Whole Paycheck. That's actually really clever. I never knew that. That's awesome. It's a sign that Amazon is serious about taking on the competition such as Walmart, Kroger, and Costco. And here you can see how much the changes were. Organic bananas went down 30%. Trade bananas, 38%. Where's the 43? 43 was Fuji apples. But some things didn't really drop all that much. Eggs only dropped 7%. Price cut is a price cut, though. Never discount that. Like, if you're saving money, then hey, good on you. Price was the largest barrier to Whole Foods customers, said Mark Bunham, the senior vice president of the Food and Marketing Institute and Industry Group. Amazon has demonstrated that it's willing to invest and dominate the categories that it decides to compete in. Food retailers of all sizes need to really look hard at their pricing strategies and maybe find some funding sources to build a war chest. That's not a bad way to look at it, man. At the store on East 57th Street, Manhattan, organic Fuji apples were marked down $1.99. Okay, so they just go through some of the price tags here. I'm pretty excited. while we don't have Whole Foods here in Canada, at least we sure as hell don't have it here in Alberta. I think it's good. I think any real action Americans take is good because Canadians tend to be America light. So when something like this happens, I can almost be certain that it's gonna at some point permeate its way upward to Canada, and we might actually see a reduction because our food bills went up 5% this year. 5%. Doesn't sound like a lot, but think about it. For every $100 of groceries you spend, you now spend $105. And that's like a gross simplification of how that math would work. But it still gets my point across. Where's the new intro? You already missed it, man. You're going to have to catch it tomorrow. Already missed the new intro. It's pretty great, though. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy because 5% is a lot of money. And I'd like to see stuff like milk. And milk up here in Canada is $4.66 on a cheap day. That is the price of a gallon of milk or 4 liters. It's really insane. So I'm happy that they're doing that. What is your dinner? What did I have? I didn't really have dinner today. I kind of went out with Mama Rex for lunch and we had fish and chips. And then I had like a little sausage roll and I had, I guess, a bowl of rice and a few meatballs. But really, yeah, I guess the rice and meatballs were kind of my dinner, but it wasn't really a big dinner. I'm trying to cut weight. I packed on a bunch of fat lately because of all the stress I've been under. So I just packed on a ton of weight. Like, I'm not happy with how I look at all. Oh man. But yeah, how's your day going? AJ, man, you watched the fight? This caught my eye. And I'm still kind of in a little bit of like, where's your cookies? At the damn store where all the rest of the sugar is. No sugar. No sugar in this house. Not now, not ever, Billy.
No sugar.
What was I saying though? Yep, I watched the McGregor. Dude, man. He was doing good for a little bit there, man. For the first like 6 rounds. He was holding his own, but come round 7, you saw it start to wheel. You saw it start to like waver a little bit. I did watch WWE Raw earlier. It was awesome. Yeah, I was pretty happy. Anytime I get to see Alexa Bliss, I'm pretty happy, man. She's so hot. Alexa Bliss is so hot. Oh my god. She's like a gymnast and oh, Jesus Christ, so good. So good. But this was a pretty interesting story today. Burger King has launched its own cryptocurrency in Russia called the Whopper Coin. Burger King has waded into the cryptocurrency market with the launch of its own coin called the Whopper Coin in Russia. With each purchase of the burger's chain signature Whopper sandwich, customers can receive a Whopper Coin token via a digital wallet. Bitcoin traders have previously gotten a lot of flack in Russia, with reports last year suggesting that the users even face jail under the proposed legislation. However, Russia's first deputy prime minister, something Russian, has since shown support for the cryptocurrencies in an interview with Russian media. I'm a supporter of cryptocurrency, and they must exist. How about the Shield reunion, Ambrose and Rollins, and the arrangement of Cena and Reigns? I was actually at the gym when the Cena Reigns thing happened, so I didn't get to see it. And as for the real reunion, I honestly don't care. Dude, I've been watching wrestling for over, 31 now? I started when I was 4. I've been watching wrestling for over 27 years. I have seen so many factions come and go that I just don't care. Like, the last really good faction was the Shield, and before that was the Nexus. And they really just kind of wrecked both. I just started in 2004. Yeah, man. Like, oh, wow. By the time, so when you started in 2004, I had already been watching for 99, 10. I'd already been watching for 14 years. I had already been watching long enough where if watching wrestling was my job, I would have received like a medal for how long I've been watching wrestling back then. It's pretty insane. My first was WrestleMania 20. Oh, wow. But let's go back here. Whopper coin transactions will be powered by Ethereum rival Waves distributed ledger network. The blockchain platform allows users to issue and transfer customer blockchains, etc., etc. Blockchains are a wildly complex issue. One I am not remotely, even at my understanding of tech, not even remotely qualified to talk about how a blockchain works. It is such a complex issue. But blockchains are amazing. They're like the wave of the future. They're awesome. So, yeah, you can get cryptocurrencies from Burger King. That's pretty neat. Okay, that's really cool. Like, cryptocurrencies are obviously like a big thing now, and people are super hyped on them. I'm all about the cryptocurrency life right now. I'm waiting for my student loan to come in just so I can make my investments in cryptocurrencies. Do you know that Texas had a hurricane? Yeah, man, it's kind of hard to miss global events like that. Yep, Hurricane Harvey. Burger King was like the burgers in GTA. Yeah, but Burger King, man, hey, you know what? These companies are always trying to like catch the next wave to ride that hype train. They're not too bad behind the curve on this one, man. Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, people are pretty high on them right now. Like, you know, there's whole stock exchanges based on cryptocurrency value. Like, it's a thing right now. I missed your live streams. Yeah, man, I miss doing this talk show. I really do. It's really fun for me. Good job in finishing 5. Yeah, dude, I was so happy when it was done. I was so tired when it was done. Like, and I did the assassination missions off air. I did the Trevor Mother mission off air. I had a blast, though. I would gladly play that again. But I followed you through GTA 4. Yep. Wait, did you follow me through? I thought you were there for Vice City. Oh, maybe you were there for 4. Huh. I really thought you were there since Vice City. And the DLC, yep. The Galaga Tony DLC, man. One of my favorite standalone games I think I've ever played. And I mean that in every sincerest form of that statement. I think that was some of the best DLC just ever. The storytelling was fantastic. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Yep. Exactly. So, once again, any of these stories, man, if you guys ever have comments or statements, by all means, just put them in the chat. German students hit 201 miles per hour in SpaceX Hyperloop. A student team from Germany demonstrated the experimental Hyperloop vehicle on Sunday and topped at 200 miles an hour, faster than the capsule built by the venture-backed startup. The feat occurred during a contest sponsored by Elon Musk's Space Exploration Technologies to build the futuristic mode of transportation known as the Hyperloop. The team comprised of students from Technical University in Munich and raced the pod that hit the peak speed of 201 per hour on nearly 1 mile track. That is so crazy. Did you finish watching Naruto? I never watched Naruto. Never watched it once. Never even seen an episode of Naruto. Like I said, I don't really watch any anime. And the ones I do watch are very mainstream, like, you know, like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Card Captors. Like, you know, I never really go out of my way. I'm just not an anime person. It's not what I do. I'm a tech and science and knowledge kind of guy. Like, a lot of my day is spent watching educational content or researching content or creating content. Diamond and Pearl? What do you mean Diamond and Pearl? Like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl? I haven't played a Pokemon game since Gold and Silver or Pink and Purple or whatever the hell it was called. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time. 200 miles per hour for a student-built pod is incredible, Musk said after announcing the results to a crowd gathered by the track. In 2013, a white paper Musk called for a Hyperloop transportation. Okay, so that's just background on it. Let's see, where is it? So 201 miles per hour. Okay, that's about 27% of where Musk wants the speed to top out at. So they're getting closer. It's coming. The time is coming. But I think that's a great start, especially from a bunch of students, man. Those students probably just earned themselves a job with Elon Musk coming out of school. Whenever I see these type of competitions going on, and I know people who need to get the exposure, who I know have the skills, I push them so hard to do these kind of competitions because you could potentially land yourself a beautiful job coming out of school if you know how to do this kind of stuff, man. In the Hyperloop, ooh, child, the Hyperloop is a great way to launch your career. How would that look on your resume? Most of your students,
I graduated valedictorian.
Yeah, I helped make the Hyperloop. Calm it down. You and your A can both go to hell. That might be all the news I have for today worth talking about, guys. So, is there anything else you guys wanna talk about? Do you guys want to do anything? Like, I'm always open to any kind of conversation you guys want to have. If not, I will probably wrap up the show here today, man. I'm gonna get to bed because, as you guys see here, I'm falling asleep. It's already 11 o'clock. I'm so tired. I was supposed to be in bed 2 hours ago. I'm beat. So, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed the new intro. If you didn't see it, well, you can either watch it on the stream replay or catch tomorrow's show. There's always ways, man. Always ways. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you guys haven't done so, hit your follow button, hit your subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I've been Rex, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Bye.